Hey guys, it's the end of the month, so let's do a quick rundown of what my favourite things have been in this month of April. There's a few things that I've got here, and I definitely could argue for a few others, but they're not quite finished yet, and I'm wanting to have them finished before I consider them favourites, so I'm just going to hold off on those. They might be in next month's. We'll see. So the first thing that I want to say about as part of my April favourites is Andor. I finished Andor at the start of this month, and yeah, I'd say it was a favourite. I had started it a while back, and because I'm just fallen so far behind on a lot of Star Wars TV, so I'm like, well, let's try and get caught up. And so I'd started the first half or so, and I got a decent chunk through before I was like, I just kind of moved on to other stuff and was just busy. And so at the start of this month I was like, well, I'm just gonna watch the rest of it. And I watched the rest of it in about 2 days in our Airbnb that we were staying at. I feel pretty good about it. The back half was particularly good in a lot of ways. It's very thematic and very just interesting. It covers a lot of interesting content that I don't think Star Wars had touched on that much. But I mean, it might have done in some of the animated stuff that I hadn't watched yet. Next thing that I want to say about as part of my April favourites is Dungeons and Daddies, not a BDSM podcast. So we've been listening to it for a couple of years now, but we'd fallen behind. As with many things, we just keep on falling behind on our podcast. I'm a year and a half behind or so on most podcasts, but me and Jamie listen to The Adventure Zone and Dungeons and Daddies together, so we hadn't fallen quite as far behind. We were just a couple of months behind on both of those, and we got caught up on Dungeons and Daddies while we were doing a lot of travelling at the start of this month, and then after we continued, and then it finished season 2 when we got home, and it was very good, very, very silly, very, very silly, but it was good. Enjoyed it a lot, hence it being put on my favourites list. Next thing that I want to say about as part of my April favourites is Pokemon Concierge. I really, really enjoyed Pokemon Concierge. We decided to watch it when we didn't have a lot else going on. We were like between shows, and we were like not wanting to start something really heavy duty, and we just wanted something chill and cute, and Pokemon Concierge fits that bill very well. Really enjoyed it, and yeah, I kind of hope that they do more soon. Next thing that I want to say about as part of my April favourites is Ice Age. Yep, the classic DreamWorks film. We watched it. We decided to rewatch it after like 15-20 years of not having watched it, because we just saw it and we were like, we want something chill, and that'll do. That's a bad pun, isn't it? Wanting something chill. I just didn't remember just how much of my like comedic DNA is in that fucking film. It's so like it is basically like Shrek with a different coat of paint, but it's so good. Really, really enjoyed it a lot, just revisiting that little bit from my childhood. Next thing that I want to say about as part of my April favourites is Invincible Season 2. Yeah, I finally got a chance to watch the rest of Season 2 after it came out, and it's fucking good. I enjoy Invincible a lot. I've got trades of all of the books, and it's so good. It's just so good, and the comics, the series being a good adaptation just works. It's very good for that. Next thing that I want to say about as part of my April favourites is Trouble by Lex Croucher. I have done a whole book review video on why I enjoyed this, so go check it out. It'll probably be in the end screen. The next thing that I want to say about as part of my April favourites is The Cleaner. Now, we had heard about this show by Greg Davies, but had never gotten around to watching it, and so we just decided to chuck it on, and it's fun. It does have a few sort of middle-aged moments where it's just trying to to prove a point a little bit about young people being a bit daft, but it also does, on balance, do a lot with old people also being a bit daft, so, you know, it kind of works. It's a fun show, and we really enjoyed it. It's very silly, but it's good. I did think that the cleaner was going to be the last thing on my April favourites, and then I remembered I still had some from March that I encountered after I filmed that last video, because I filmed it like several days before the end, so I'd better go through those couple of things. First additional thing from March favourites is Extraordinary Season 2. Really enjoyed it. I really enjoyed Extraordinary Season 1, and then Extraordinary Season 2 came out at some point, and we got to it at the end of March after I filmed the video, but then before the end of March. So we really enjoyed it. It's fun, it's very silly, and that's all it needs to be. Next thing that I want to say about as part of my additional March favourites is Poor Things. We, again, watched this after the end, after I did all of the video stuff, so, really good film. There's a lot of interesting stuff about it. It is also wild in a lot of ways, and in some ways a little bit gratuitous, but we enjoyed it a lot. Next thing that I want to say about as part of my additional March favourites is Hidden Figures. Hadn't watched this, always wanted to, and, it's just a really good film about, racism and the space program and all sorts of stuff like that, and it's just really good. It's really good. But then I liked The Calculating Stars and the Lady Astronaut series by Mary Robinette Kowal. It should not have been a surprise. Came out around the same time, but these obviously got a bit more acclaim because movies are more mass market media. And the last thing that I want to say about for March or April as a favourite is The World We Make by N.K. Jemisin. I really enjoyed this is the last book in that duology. It's really good. I really enjoyed the first one. I really enjoyed this one. It's good. I had better just end this here. Let me know in the comments down below what your favourite things have been from March and April, if you didn't already, and I'd love to know, so tell me down there. I hope that you enjoyed this video, and that you remember to like and share it, and subscribe to my channel. Click on the thumbnails over there to see other videos by me, click on the link in the description down below to join my Discord, and I will see you guys next time. Bye!